Good day, United Church family. We are so excited to be here with you. Brother Tommy and I are here in our multipurpose building to share some really exciting news to you. I want to share with you the first sermon in our new sanctuary that we are going to be having for our post-COVID-19 pandemic. The psalmist said, "I was glad whenever they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord." This area, our multi-purpose building, will be our sanctuary starting May the 10th. Two services, the first service at 9:30, the second service at 11 o'clock. Now, as you can see, there is a lot of work that is going to be needed to take place before we can call this our sanctuary. But we're going to put in the work. We're going to make this our sanctuary, and we are going to use this for this reason. We still have to practice, and we want for our church family to practice our social distancing. So each row of chairs will be separated 6 foot apart. We're going to ask each family to sit together. Your family can sit together as long as you are comfortable with that. And then we will put 3 chairs in between the next family or the next couple or the next individual. And so we are going to do our very best to practice our social distancing here in the multipurpose building for our sanctuary starting May the 10th. By the way, fellas and guys, that's Mother's Day. So you got a week to get ready. We got a week to get ready. You've got a week to get ready. But we're excited about this announcement. Let me also mention a couple of other details, and then Tommy's going to share a few things that he needs to share as well. Number 1, there will be hand sanitizer at each entrance into the multipurpose building. We will also have offering plates or things for you to put your offerings in at the door, either as you come in or as you leave. But we're, again, trying to think of all of the details to make this as comfortable for everyone to come and worship together. And we're just mentioning a few. We're going to do cleaning in between each service. After our 9:30 service, we will wipe down each of the common areas and the fixtures in this area to make sure that there's no contamination from one service to the other service. That way, those that come in at 11 for our second service, that there won't be any fears of those types of things. So we've got a lot to do, but we've got some exciting news. I'm going to let Brother Tommy share with you some more information in reference to our plan for our services here at United starting May the 10th.
Hey guys, Tommy here, coming at you with a few announcements, talking about, kind of highlighting off what Dennis talked about, plus some other announcements too. Number 1, we won't be having Sunday school on Sundays up until this whole pandemic's over with. So don't worry about Sunday school, but kids and adults won't be having Wednesday nights, but junior high and high school will still be having Wednesday nights here at the church. There's a couple of things behind that. Number 1, we still have to practice social distancing. So everything we do, we will be spread out. Number 2, you have to find your own ride. Because of social distancing and because of sanitation purposes, we can't run the bus. So if you want to come to a Wednesday night, then you have to find your own ride, but we still will be videoing it, and that way if you want to stay at home, you most definitely can as well. Another thing I want to talk about is church camp. It's coming up soon. They released yesterday that we are having church camp. So what I need you to do is, if you are interested in coming to church camp, send me a message, and so I can send you information for camp. That way we can get your registration back really quick. I want to have everyone registered by May 10th so we can ensure that we get a cabin. So that's all I've got. I hope you guys are staying safe, and I hope to see you guys on May 10th.
We also want to make sure for all of you that are still a little bit uncomfortable. I was talking to my mom. She doesn't live here. She lives in another part of the state of Missouri. But she said, "Son, I'm not ready yet. I'm still a little bit scared. I'm worried about Gil, her husband. And so if you're not ready to come back to services, we want you to know we understand that. We support you 110%, and we would ask that you not come until you are comfortable and until you are ready. Also, if you by chance are in any question on whether you're sick, not feeling well, or whatever, we're asking that you please take into consideration the rest of the church family on your decision on coming to our worship services. So please be conscientious of all of this, those that are maybe a little bit more vulnerable, and those who are a little bit more at a high risk of catching any type of maybe bug or flu or virus that's going around. So please take those things into consideration. We will continue to do our video ministry. We're actually going to be recording our first service at 9:30, and then we are going to do our best to get that downloaded, uploaded, and out onto the internet as quickly as possible. It may be noon or after before we're actually able to get our services posted online or an email as we have been doing in the past, but we're going to keep doing all of that exactly the same. So if you're not able to come to services for whatever reason, you will still have the opportunity to watch that, whether through YouTube or Facebook, and that way you'll still have an opportunity to be part of our worship services here at United. Brother Tommy and I are super excited. We're going to have to get to work. We're going to have to get this thing ready, and so we just wanted to make these announcements and make sure you knew. Again, May 10th, Mother's Day. May 10th, 9:30, the first service, 11 o'clock, the second service. Come worship with us, and let's come together as a united family. We love you. See you May 10th.